a tiny bit flat there, but who cares? It sounds amazing. All that shows is that this is real. There's no auto-tune. What up, guys? It's your boy Matt from RamseyVoice.com, and thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for being on this journey with me, because if you're looking for some more vocal reactions, I got you covered, because today we are going to be reacting to another singer that I've never heard before, Mr. Loïc Nottet. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. Hopefully. I put it into Google Translate. That's the way that they said to say it. But he's a 24-year-old Belgian singer. And of course, this was after I reacted to Miss Lara Fabian singing Je suis malade. And so a lot of people saw me reacting to another Belgian singer. They're like, hey, man, you got to check out Loïc Nottet. And that brings us beautifully into our pre-show shout out, which comes from Kevin Wynn, who said, I love that you are reacting to her being Lara Fabian. She is my vocal inspiration, truly amazing. And yes, she absolutely was amazing. If you want to shout out in a future episode, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, do all of that stuff. And if you're wanting to improve your singing voice, but maybe have just been confused by some of the videos that you see on YouTube, make sure to check out my complete singing course, Master Your Voice. It's the only singing course featuring personal feedback from a real vocal coach, plus a proven system of exercises to improve your voice. And make sure to watch until the end of this video, where we unveil one of my favorite new segments, 2-minute tutorials, where we take one of the techniques that the singer is using in this video, and I show you how to do it in your own voice. That way you can learn it. Without any further ado, this is Loïc Nottet performing A Million Eyes. Sounds like we're in A-flat minor. Wow. Wow. It's what people say. Wow. Up to an A-flat flawlessly. Too different, I'm scared. Interesting pronunciation of English words here, but it's very, very cool. Like different. To me. Yes, with your million eyes, you watching me. Wow. E-flat 5. You spy on me. So I scream and shout to make you leave, but you still here, you keep judging me with your million eyes. Beautiful. So sometimes at E-flat 5, sometimes I was in just head voice, but sometimes it's like a full head voice. I know it sounds really ugly when I do it, but he's doing the same thing. High larynx, bright vowel. I'll show you in just a second. God. This is a very high tenor sound, like a Belgian Sam Smith. But your heartless words have lived. 'Cause with your million eyes, you talk behind my back, you spy on me. So I scream and shout to screaming, but you still here, you keep judging me with your million eyes. Oh, wow, he is working for it. I love it. Another sound-alike singer could be Jeff Buckley, someone that has just a lot of agility in their voice. Up to the head voice there. 'Cause with your million eyes, you're watching me. You talk behind my back, you spy on me. So I scream and shout to make you leave, but you still here. 'Cause with your million tiny bit flat there, but who cares? Sounds amazing. All that shows is that this is real. There's no auto-tune.
But you still here, you keep judging me. No, no, yeah.
On that B, you keep judging me.
Oh, no, I'm not. Million
Wow.
Loïc Nottet, million
Oh, Loïc. So there's an E vowel at the end. Loïc Nottet. Wow, guys. This was absolutely amazing. All right, guys, that brings me beautifully into our 2-minute tutorial today. And we're actually going to be talking about the second bridge in the male voice, the second passaggio. Now, there's a lot of debate about whether there's really, a second passage, a second, thinning of the vocal cords like there is a first one. I think most people agree that there is a change between the kind of like the chest voice muscle and the head voice muscle. And of course, there's a lot of, acoustic changes that happen there too. But when we're talking about the second bridge, traditionally in kind of like speech level singing, IVA, all that kind of stuff, all those techniques, they're talking mostly about area of the A4, B flat 4, B4, C5 in that area right there. And what Loïc is doing, hopefully I said that right, what Loïc is doing so beautifully here is that he's allowing that head voice to come in that second bridge. And that's exactly what you do. Because if you just push up into there, like many singers will do in their first bridge, if you do that in the second, oftentimes you'll just break and your voice will really strain. Now, let's just take a quick listen to how he's doing that here.
Yes, with your million eyes.
So he's doing that. Yes, with your million eyes. He's doing it beautifully. He's starting A flat, D flat, E flat, and back to the A flat. So that's basically the right in between the first and the second bridge, and then second, almost going into the third bridge right there for a guy starting on that E flat on the very, very top there. So he's going from with your million eyes. How do you do that in your own voice? Well, rather than with and feeling like you have to really push up to that first one, it's all about getting that little bit of resonance that you can first. So one exercise that I love to use on that would be like a na, like na 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 na. And then you can take some of that feeling and put it on maybe like a na 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 na, and then put it on the lyrics. With your million eyes. You'll notice that on that with and eyes at the very end, I have some connection to my chest voice. With. And then as soon as I go into that million eyes, million, that's pretty much just in my head voice, but it's a little bit of that kind of like high larynx, like a little bit of that ugly, but not necessarily straining, not just million, where I would just break completely. So if that's something that you've been struggling with in your voice, try that on a na first. That will be a huge help. Guys, if you found this helpful, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell to do all that stuff that you have to do. And if you've been, floating around in YouTube land, learning how to sing, but maybe you've been a little bit confused, or maybe haven't even gotten the results that you're looking for in your voice, I want to humbly recommend that you check out my complete singing course, Master Your Voice. It's the only singing course out there that features personal feedback plus a proven system of exercises to improve your voice. And I'll catch you next time.